Hey everyone, it's Sophia, co-founder of Champion Energy along with Justice Kayla Rain. I just wanted to talk about your strengths for a minute. As you know, at our last event at the Plum Bistro, we had discussed that one of the requirements of being in this group is to take your strengths test. So I thought I would talk a little bit about that and the importance of your strength test. Once you figure out what your strengths are, it's almost like at least for me, I'll just give you an example for me. Back in January, when Justice brought to my attention, do you know your strengths? I said, well, of course I know my strengths. I'm funny, I like to lead, I'm a great leader and this and that. And he goes, no, but do you really know your strengths? Like, had a test done for you that explains what your strengths are. And I said, no, I haven't done it. I haven't done it. And he goes, I'm going to send you the link. And it took me a little bit, to be honest, to go ahead and do it. But once I found out what it is, here I am 4 or 5 months later, and I'm just like, boom, 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 getting things done. I work my main job, 6 to 2, and then I come home and I work from home, and then I do my 124 and market my nature burst, and I also started Champion Energy. So once I figured out what my strengths were, I was able to figure out how to put everything down on paper and figure out how to process things. So I'm just going to talk about my first three strengths. It shocked me. I already knew that I had these qualities, but to see it written on paper and written down through a test that I did that took me, 15, 20 minutes to do, it was amazing. So, my top strength is, all right, so my top strength is hope, optimism, and future mindedness, meaning that I expect the best in my future, and I know that I'm the only one that can control my future. Even though I may need a little help, I'm in control of my future and my destiny, and so I'm fully aware of that. My second strength is my humor and playfulness. I'm always trying to make people laugh. I'm always trying to, when someone's having a bad day or just going through some things, I try and bring humor into the mix. I try and let them know, it's going to be okay. We just got to remember to smile, you know, uh, let the negativity out. And so my way is if they don't get it with the whole negativity thing, how to let that go, I just try and make them laugh. That's my whole thing. I love joking around and playing around. My third one is kindness and generosity, and that's me. If you're the right person, I'm like an angel to you. Anything you want, I got. You need $1, I got $1. You need a ride, I got a ride. You need a home, I got a home. I've opened up my home to people before. I've lent money before. I've done anything I can to help someone achieve whatever goals they are trying to achieve. So those are my top three strengths: hope, optimism, future mindedness, humor and playfulness, and kindness and generosity. And so after taking the test, I mean, it was dead on accurate. Those are my top three strengths. When you do take the test, it gives you a list of 20 strengths. And, as I keep reading on down the line, it's hit me, it's nailed me to a T of who I am, And, after reading that and taking the test, I mean, I wish I would have done it a lot sooner, but it's okay. I'm glad I finally took the test, and now I recognize what my strengths are, and I've accomplished so much in the last 4 or 5 months just by learning what my strengths are. So go to the Champion Energy group page, people. Take the dang test. Figure out what your strengths are. Email them to championenergy@gmail.com. We need these strengths from you guys, because we had talked about it at the group event at the Plum Bistro. We talked about how one of the things that we were going to be doing was taking our strengths test. So, I need you guys to take 20 minutes out of your 24-hour day. Just take 20 minutes out of your 24-hour day and take the strengths test. Once you guys figure out what your strengths are, you're only going to rise from there. It's going to be able to help you, succeed. And like I said, once I figured out what my strengths were, I was boom, bam, boom. I just kept going with my thought process because I was stuck. I was kind of like, how what is it that I want? What is it that I want to do with my life? And once I figured out what my strengths were, here I am standing, co-founder of Champion Energy. This is going somewhere, people. This ain't no fly-by-night type of deal. This is something that people believe in, and Justice and I believe in it 100%, and we just want to help you guys out. So once you take your once you take your strengths test, I need you all to email them to championenergy@gmail.com, and so we can compile the results, and hopefully you guys can get that to us within, by the end of this coming up week, as we need to compile the information for our next event. So that's all I got to say about that. Take the dang test, folks. It's going to help you guys. So until then, we'll see you at the next event, and hope to find out what your strengths are. Talk to you then.